I'm Meredith Bell, here with another tip on being strong for performance. Today, I want to talk about having conversations on the phone. When you're meeting with someone in a video call or even in person, you're typically not going to be tempted to multitask because they can see you and see what you're doing. On a phone, it's quite different. There is no visual component to it, so you may be tempted to multitask. And this is a very bad idea because I can tell you from personal experience, you're going to miss some of what the person is telling you every time you focus your attention on something other than what they're saying. So I have 3 tips for you to help you become a more effective communicator when you're speaking with someone on the phone. And the first one is to really focus on their tone of voice. And the reason for this, of course, is you don't have their body language or facial expressions to go from. But also, it's important to recognize that only a small amount of communication is done by the words someone says. There is a lot that's conveyed through their tone of voice. So you really want to get good at noticing those little changes, those inflections, so that you can ask deeper questions, ask follow-up, or pursue something that you might have missed if you hadn't been tuned in to their tone of voice. The second thing is to get out either paper and pen or your tablet and a stylus and take some notes during the conversation. Make a note of the key points they're making, if there are any action steps you're going to be needing to take or they need to take, so that you've captured exactly what's transpired. And it does a couple of things. For one, it keeps your attention focused on the conversation itself, so you don't get distracted by other things. The other piece, though, is it helps you remember what it is that you've agreed that either one or both of you are going to do. So you've got a summary and a record that you can refer to later. And it's a great way to end the conversation when you can be the one to summarize exactly what was said and agreed to, so that you both are clear on what you'll be doing after that call. And then the third thing, which may sound contradictory to the note-taking, is to close your eyes. In between, when you are taking notes, it's really helpful if you close your eyes, because that allows you to shut out anything else that might be a distraction. You won't be trying to check email or look online. You're going to be zeroing in exclusively on what that person is saying. And again, I can tell you from personal experience, it makes a huge difference. It's very effective. So try that, because you may see yourself that you are able to retain and recall later really key elements that you might have missed if your eyes had been absorbing and taking in other things in your environment besides what the person was saying at that time. So these are 3 tips that can help you become a better communicator when you're on the phone. Paying attention to tone of voice, taking notes, and closing your eyes when you aren't taking notes. And if you'd like more tips on being an effective communicator, pick up a copy of Connect with Your Team, Mastering the Top 10 Communication Skills, which I co-authored with my business partner, Denny Coates.